What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is the Knowledge is Free podcast. I'm your boy, Warren G, and a place to be. Been clown free and sucker free since 2003. Oh, man. You know, hey, it's another day. It's another time for all you who's listening on SoundCloud. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. For all you who be watching live on YouTube, much love and respect to you. Hey, man, shout out to all my people that's out there that's, you know, struggling, getting on their feet, working these 2 or 3 jobs at the corporate plantation. Hey, I'm a part of that shit too. I'm a fucking clown like everybody else. So I ain't no different from nobody else. I just try to give a little breakdown on how to navigate through that corporate America system. This is time for us to band together and know what the fuck we fighting for. Hey, man, I want to talk to you today about smoking mirrors. The smoking mirror or mirrors. You know, let's talk about your boy 21 Savage. I'll get on that. We're going to jump right into it. Man, he gets deported. And the things that we don't know. So, I guess today I was reading, and I've been reading this for a couple of days, about how 21 Savage is not even a U.S. citizen. And he's from Great Britain or England or wherever he's from. And they deported him. Well, this is what they do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. This is what they do. These are all distractions. And it's no diss to 21 Savage. It's no diss. You know, I think I was reading that Jay-Z got him a lawyer and all this other stuff. That's why when you make this type of money and you on TV and you're doing all this shit, have your money right. This is the shit that we need to be worried about. Not worried about Tom Brady's clown ass running the fucking clown ass Super Bowl. Because none of y'all niggas make no real money. I don't give a fuck if you put a bet in and you won $100 or $200, maybe even $1,000. That's not no real money. I'm talking about real money. I'm talking about all the sponsorships. I'm talking about all the items that was sold at the football stadium. Like all the items like mustard and ketchup, which is crafts. I got stock in that. Those are the motherfuckers that made the real money. But I digress. That's why it's important for you to, when you get your money right, plan for a rainy day. Because them motherfuckers could be like, all right, nigga, you out of here. And let me tell you, they gonna do that shit anyway because that's their excuse to usher in their agenda of what they gonna do anyway. Think about it. When something is placed in front of you, there's a bigger agenda at stake. For all you that work in corporate America, aka the corporate plantation, y'all know what they fucking do. When they ushering in their system, they don't give a fuck what you got going on. You gonna go with it or you ain't gonna have no fucking, you ain't gonna be at the corporate plantation. Why fight it? We gotta wake up, man. You know, speaking of the corporate plantation, I was at that clown ass corporate plantation today. Hey, man, it is nothing nice being there. It is nothing nice dealing with that shit. It is nothing nice, but it always gives me a peace of mind and it gives me a driving force to be an entrepreneur and get my shit popping the way I want to get it popping. Hey, man, I was a little late today. Out of order like always, but I'm getting there. You know, I said I'll be there, be doing this between 6:30 and 7:30, so I guess I'm on time or whatever. Hey, we gotta wake up, man, and we gotta know what the fuck is placed in front of us. And we gotta also have knowledge of self and know what the fuck is going on. A lot of people will use these terms like people of color, and they'll group you in. And this is no diss to the everyone else, but you are not a descendant of slave. I'm not talking about Latinos and Puerto Ricans and Cubans and Dominicans and all. Look, no diss to my brothers and sisters, my Dominicans and all that, but you're not a descendant of a slave. We're talking about DOS people here. So we gotta wake up and we gotta know what's a distraction. And there's no diss to 21 Savage, no diss to everybody out there. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all can fight for 21 Savage and protest silently on Twitter and all this other shit. But guess what? Your bills got to still get paid. Your rent got to get paid. Your light bill got to get paid. All you niggas that got car notes out there, and I know it's a lot of y'all niggas, y'all car payments got to get paid. So who gonna pay that while you worried about the next motherfucker? capitalism it's not designed for you to worry about the next nigga. Capitalism is designed for you to worry about who? Your motherfucking self. Magnetize people who are like-minded. Don't be around a whole bunch of motherfuckers that are not moving in the direction that you are moving in. And that is a fact. A lot of people will usher in their agenda. That's a fact. And you got to peep it out and see what it is and see what it's about. That's a fact. We got to know what it is. We got to know what it look like. We got to know what it is, where it's going. We got to know all that shit. You know, I was reading that stuff on Twitter and I was like, okay, so Jay-Z hired a lawyer for him and all this other stuff. And my thing is, like always, that's good. And that's good for 21 Savage. And that's, you know, that's good for him in the fact of, you know, other people are looking out for him. But who gonna look out for you? Who is going to look out for you, ladies and gentlemen? I'm talking about to my melanated brothers and sisters. It's no diss. When you empower your own race, that's not racism. Racism is the competition of resources. And you're gonna use those resources to oppress other people or have nepotism within those resources with the people that look like you. It's a fact. Caucasians, they got the resources on lock and they're not gonna let them go. So stop trying to become acclimated to the system and shoot your own fellow brother or sister down. You know, sometimes it becomes overbearing. And we, as people, we gotta know it's about sticking together and being that driving force with each other. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody down, I was at the corporate plantation today. One of these young black brothers, very intelligent brother, going to school, doing his thing. Shout out to him. He know he is. I don't really want to put his name out there like that. Very intelligent brother. And, you know, they trying to fuck with him. He young, he intelligent, he quiet. He don't smile with everybody. You know, they don't like it when you don't smile. When you're not a grinning nigga, oh, they can't stand you when you're not a grinning nigga. And that's a fact. So when you're not smiling with them, they'll tell you that. And that's a fact. They'll fuck with you. They'll do all kinds of things to you because, translation, what's going on, Tyrone? Why are you not saying anything? Like, you're usually a good funny nigger. That's translation. That's what I always say. That's how they fucking act. And that's a fact. And that shit don't change. You know, we also got to understand too, you know, as I'm looking at my phone, we also got to understand too, for y'all that's watching, we have no friends. You have associates and people that might kind of like, oh, I get where you coming from, but they're not going to donate any of their resources for you. They're not going to take time to fight your battle. Black people, we are on our own. You have no friends. That's a fact. On the corporate plantation, you have no friends. That's why I don't smile with nobody at that motherfucker, because they not your friends. I don't give a fuck how much they be smiling with you and they want to go drink coffee with you and talk at the copy machine and the motherfuckers ain't your friends. That's a fact. The motherfuckers is not your friends. They don't give a fuck about you. They will lie. They will smile with you. As soon as you do something that they don't like, they throwing your ass under the fucking bus. That's why I wish all these motherfuckers that get off on telling on each other, it has to be brung out in the open that you dodge snitching, and then you gotta see that motherfucker and catch a fade after work. Then I bet you niggas will stop dry snitching and smiling with each other and being fake and phony. That's a fact. If more fades was getting caught, the niggas would stop that hoe ass shit. So if you are part of the telling, you a hoe ass motherfucker and I don't fuck with you. That's a fact. But if you're part of the solution of conducting yourself as an adult and just going in there and doing your job at the corporate plantation, cool, I fucks with you. Because it's hard enough here as black people having to fucking deal with all this other racist shit that you gotta go on the corporate plantation and deal with the shit on the job and dealing with motherfuckers fucking with you, telling on you, and just fucking with you because you not smiling with you. I hate that whole ass shit. So when I seen my young brother, man, I was so angry for him, man. And we gotta learn how to not be emotional because they wanna see you emotional. They wanna see you emotional. They wanna see you come out the bag and just act the fool and do all this shit. You gotta hit motherfuckers with facts. And facts only. And then going about your way. And motherfuckers will be like, man, what you mean where you gotta hit them with facts? You gotta hit them with facts. If you're not talking about facts, then don't talk. Don't be in there running your mouth and speaking, because we got bigger fish to fry. We need reparations. We need an economic base for black people. We need our own banks. There's so many things that we need that are due to the restraints and all the racism in the system of white supremacy, and these things are owed to us. But ain't no other race gonna fight for reparations for us. Ain't no other race gonna fight for equality for us. No, they'll watch you work hard, and then they'll come at the end when you do it. And that's what we gotta stop doing to each other. Black folks, we got that shit bad sometimes, man. And stop hating on motherfuckers, man. Look, I'm not a hater, I'm a congratulator. You don't have time to hate. Look at the people that's out there giving you the real information. You got so many people that's out there giving us good information, but niggas be hating on them. Niggas be hating. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be on some other shit. Stop hating. If you got that hate spirit in your heart, then get the fuck away from me, because I ain't got time to be hating on nobody. Time is of the essence, and we don't have time to waste, and I don't have time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just blows my mind sometimes, because we are the minority at these corporate America jobs, and then we get on there and we start treating each other like shit. And I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. And we got bigger fish to fry, like I keep saying. Look, there's more things to worry about in life than worried about what the fuck the Kardashians gonna do and Kylie Jenner gonna do. Man, all them bitches is hoes. And they getting paid to be a hoe because they are Caucasian. Don't give me this, oh, they're Armenian, which is Caucasian. Caucasus Mountains, Caucasian. Russia, all that shit is Caucasian. Turkey, all that. I don't give a fuck if they are Muslim and all this other shit. You are Caucasian Muslims. That's all you are. You're not African. That's all you are. You haven't been kissed by the sun. You have no melanin. Facts. So I don't give a fuck who you are. And it's not a big deal. It's just everybody looks at Armenian because of these fucking Kardashians. Everybody think that, oh, being Armenian is like some gift of God. No, it's not. It's not a gift from God. Let them sit in that sun all day without some sunscreen. Let's see how much is a gift from God. Them motherfuckers will be just like motherfucking Underworld. If y'all ain't seen the Underworld, motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck how powerful Victor was in Underworld. If you watch the Underworld, go watch it. Lucian. That motherfucker, the strongest vampire. That motherfucker couldn't go in that sun though. Cause that motherfucker burn up. Turn into ash on your ass. So that's a fact. We want to be like them while they want to be like us. That shit fucks me up, man. We get on the fucking job, we button up our shirt and put our Poindexter glasses on, and yes sir, Dean Cain, sir. And you know what we act like? We act like Hayward Shepherd, Coon, Sambo, tell him about the gun line, Steven from Django ass niggas when we get on that fucking corporate plantation. But then we be so gung-ho to fight for 21 Savage because he got deported. That's what we be gung-ho to fight. Then guess what's gonna happen? Guess what they gonna do? Since 21 Savage got deported, they gonna lump him all in with the rest of those Mexicans. And then guess what? Now our fight's gonna be their fight, and then we gonna all be one again. It's not. I'm sorry. The shit that's going on at the border and that motherfucker building the wall, that ain't my fight. My fight is for my people, so we can have restaurants and grocery stores. That's a fact. You go on the west side, you live in Las Vegas, and see what the fuck we got going on over there. That's a fact. No, they got Panda Express and all these other clown ass major restaurant food chains or fast food chains, but where the black restaurants at? We should be all up and down the west side. That's all you should see. But I bet you if it's some free shit, it's gonna be everybody but niggas trying to get that shit. But they always talking shit about us. That's why I be laughing, man. Be emotional around your people because they can feed off that energy. But when you get on that corporate plantation, these are the things that you don't know. The things that you don't know about that corporate plantation is this. They love emotional niggas. They love emotional ass, melanated people that act a fucking fool and don't know how to conduct themselves in an orderly fashion and do things in decency and in order. It's a lot of shit that might make you mad, but what you have to do is you gotta know how to just be like, you know what? I ain't even got time for that shit. I'm not even finna let them get the best of me. I'm just gonna take my shit and go. We can't be emotional. Once we emotional, them motherfuckers call HR. They call human resources on you. You a threat. That's a fact. But you go to the job and a white boy get steal and do all kinds of shit. Come in there looking like yesterday, looking like he just came off of Las Vegas Boulevard in Owens, for all you that live in Las Vegas, and go right into work and ain't look like he ain't showered in days. And it's like it never existed. That's a fact. But it's all good though, because that's a part of life. That's just shit we gotta deal with. That's what makes us the gods on earth. We are gods. That's a fact. So while you go to church and praying to God, you are God. And you gotta magnify that power. Magnify it. You know what I'm saying? And let it be known. And you have to magnetize other people around you that's God-like. That's on some other shit that's like, I'm not even worried about this shit. You go to corporate America to get your paycheck and go. And then you use the rest of your time to try to monopolize your intellectual property and try to start you a motherfucking business or some shit. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why sometimes it be hard for me to get here right at 6:30 because I be working on other shit. That's a fact. Because I don't want to be one of these clown-ass motherfuckers that be working at the corporate plantation for 30 goddamn years. And then when you done working there, or they done got rid of your ass, you ain't got shit else to show for it. And all you doing is chasing your own fucking squirrels. Your own tail, I mean, and chasing squirrels. That's a fact. You just running around there chasing squirrels and shit, and chasing birds and shit, and watching spiders build a web type shit. That's a fact. We gotta know what's good for us, and we gotta know what's good to us. What is good to us? And we mean like, what do you mean what's good to us? What other races have been good to us? What other races have put their personal needs to the side to fight because we built this country? Facts. Who do it? No, but they sit back and watch how we struggle and watch how dysfunctional we are, and they slide on in there, and what they do is they flip it, and then they laugh and joke with us, but then behind the scenes, they giving their money back to their community. And they putting the liquor stores and all the hair salons and all this other shit and the nails and all this other shit in the black communities. And then they be talking and shit about us in their languages and then giving the money back to their community. That's why when you go to the swap meet, you don't see nothing but Koreans selling nigga shit. That's a fact. I can't go in the Jewish community and sell them Jewish shit. They gonna be like, who the fuck are you? And you don't belong over here. And that's a fact. But we just go along to get along. It's a lot of conformists around here. Go along to get along ass niggas. Oh, I just can't do nothing. Niggas would be happy that another nigga got fired, but they'll be smiling with their own people, and we don't see nothing wrong with that. I do, and I take it personal, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck. That's why I say what I mean. You probably like, oh, Warren probably be cooning. That's a motherfucking lie. It's niggas that know me at the corporate America job, and they'll tell you to their face, that motherfucker don't say shit to me. And if I don't talk to you because I think you a whole ass motherfucker, if I don't talk to you because I think you are a coward, especially if you are a grown man and you be smiling with motherfuckers that be dry snitching and talking to everybody, you a coward. And you not a man. I don't give a fuck what you think. That's my personal opinion and that's my perspective. And I choose not to be around people like that. Because that's infectious. Then you start acting that way. Sorry. And I'm not going to change that. That's a fact. But you know what? You ain't here to change other people's minds and enlighten them. You here to walk your own path and blaze your own fucking trail. That's a fact. Sometimes I'll be wondering like, damn, man, like, when are we gonna like figure it out? When we gonna figure out this smoke and mirrors and all this shit that's placed in front of us? I don't give a fuck what Donald Trump say. Donald Trump got his own agenda of what he gonna do. These politicians got their own agenda of what they gonna do. Cory Booker and all these other motherfuckers, man, please. Let me tell you something. It's so funny how all these black people are like, ooh, Donald Trump is so bad, they'll put me in. But if you just like Donald Trump, you're worse because you're one of us. So if you're not ushering in an agenda for black people, then get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking clown to me. So fuck Cory Booker and Kamala Harris. That bitch was putting all kinds of niggas in jail. That's a fact. So I don't want to hear that shit. That's a fact. So yeah, I'm going to get on Cory Booker. I feel like I don't know a whole lot about him, but you can tell that he's running a script too. Politicians ain't nothing but theater. What did I tell y'all? Politics, Hollywood, NBA, NFL, and corporate America is all the same paradigm, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the same shit. So while you thinking, oh, they done deported 21 Savage, watch one of these black politicians start talking shit about, oh, you know, we gotta do something about 21 Savages. They gonna use that as a gimmick to get people to be like, oh, he cool, we for 21 Savage. Facts. I'm telling y'all, we gotta know what's smoke and mirrors and what isn't. It's a fact, man. Well, man, we believe everything they put in front of us. For all y'all that don't believe everything they put in front of us, don't y'all be looking like, damn, these some dumbass motherfuckers. Long as it ain't my people, but when it's my people, I just be looking like, oh man, what the fuck is going on? Why is my people acting like that, man? What the fuck? But I don't know, man. I guess, man. Hopefully we wake up. I say it every podcast. You heard it first. Invest your time wisely. Invest your energy wisely. Don't put your energy into shit that don't matter. I don't care who they are and if they say they're your friend or whatever, or what type of relationship you have. Ain't nobody gonna fight harder for you but you. People may think that they trying to help, but a lot of times they just in the way. You either an asset or a liability. Which one are you? If you're a liability, you'll notice you just calling everybody else and ain't nobody calling you because you're a liability. But if people are actually calling you, then you might be an asset. It's a fact. Me personally, I don't give a fuck who called me. I like being alone a lot of the times. Especially when it comes to working on things that I got to work on, because sometimes people could just be a major fucking distraction. And that's a fact. I often wonder too, how many of you even think that we struggling? Oh man. Think about it. If politicians, right? If politicians and the elite care so much about us or the poor people, then why is it when they just had this major below 55, degrees Fahrenheit in Chicago, then why didn't all those wealthy people say, you know what, we about to build a dome for all these homeless people. Fuck all this. We're going to allocate our funds and put our funds together to make sure every homeless person got a place to lay down and sleep because it's fucking freezing out there. Nah, you know why? Because the average wealthy person don't give a flying fuck about no homeless because they don't even give a fuck about you. But these are the same motherfuckers that want you to be donating your money to charity and donating your time and your energy to their shit, but they don't even give a fuck about the common folk like us. And when I mean the common folk, I'm talking about the common black people. See, motherfuckers be like, oh, poor people, we all together. Not really, because the system of white supremacy it basically separates everybody by resources. And white people can act like they poor, and that's fine. You might be poor, but you white. And in a system of white supremacy, you have the edge over whatever black person it is because it's fucking called white privilege. And I don't give a fuck how many white people act like it don't exist. It fucking exists. Because if it don't, every major corporation would be a ton of black people in charge and white people will be the regular workers. But every corporation you go to, it ain't nothing but white people in charge acting like they know what the fuck is going on when somebody gave them that spot. And that's a fact. What's going on? Hey, man, like I'll be telling y'all all the time, SoundCloud, if you listening, hey, we got the chat room and they be hitting me with facts. What's going on? Shawnee Brown is in the crib. Salute. Hey, I see you. What's happening? Hey, man, what you think about them trying to distract us with Cory Booker? Give me what you think. I like to ask the chat room questions, too. I just mentioned it a minute ago, but I'll get back on it. Cory Booker, I feel like this is just Obama 2.0 with Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, especially Kamala Harris. Fuck that bitch. That bitch ain't shit. That bitch was putting niggas in jail left and right. And first of all, she not even black. She not a descendant of slave. I don't give a fuck what black college you went to. Clown. You an Indian. And Indians don't even treat, and I'm not talking about Cherokee Indians and we having technical difficulties in this motherfucker. Oh, man. We back. And we black. If you can hear, we having technical difficulties in this bitch. So, if you can hear it, say what's up. If not, it's all good. But anyway, back to what we were saying before. This internet been tripping the whole motherfucking time. You probably can hear me now. If you can't hear me, it's all good. This shit been tripping. Okay, cool. LA, internet is a bitch. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Fuck Cory Booker. Hey, oh, you know it. She wants the votes, not the Black Historical Notes. Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm telling you, that's a fact. Hey, man, I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you like this. I'll say this. They put those type of people in front of us because they know they know that we are gonna follow behind that because we're deaf, dumb, and blind. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, I'll say it like this. Okay, here we go. Here, I'm about to try to record for SoundCloud. And we back, SoundCloud. For all y'all listening, I'm sorry with technical difficulties. This shit be tripping, man. For real, for real, for real. Sorry about that, but anyway, back to it. I'm pretty sure the sound went out on YouTube. You're probably like, dude, what the fuck happened? Hey, blackout in real life. Hey, that's a fact. This shit be tripping sometimes, man. But any goddamn way. Back to what he was saying. Sorry, SoundCloud. I know the sound went in and out. I'm laughing at the chat room right now. And I'm pretty sure you can see me, then you can't. Shit be tripping all the time. That's how the shit be acting. But anyway, clown-ass internet, clown-ass power company. Just clown, clown, clown. But hey, she do want the black vote. Hey, Shawnee Brown, let me ask you this shit. Let's get to it real quick. What you think about Cory Booker? I want to know what you think. He seemed cool, but he a politician. So you already know how he probably feel. He probably like, shit, once I get in there, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. That's how I feel. I feel like a lot of niggas be like that. Niggas be, look, I always bring up the corporate plantation because that's exactly how they act. It's theater. It's theater. Motherfuckers will come up to you with some hoe-ass bullshit and get you all hyped up, and then you be the one in the office or with human resources because of how you reacted. And I think a lot of times when we see a black person that's in a political position of power, like Bakari Sellers, I don't like them. I don't really fuck with a lot of the black politicians because they don't ever speak on black issues. This is my perspective. They only speak on everybody's issues. Like Obama. Why this nigga, oh, I'm everybody's president. Man, get the fuck out of here. But white people can get in there and they can do what the fuck they want to do for their people. But when it comes to black people, we gotta, oh, I'm everybody's president. Then that one girl, Cortez, whoever she was, from New York, talking about giving her speech on reparations. Only person that should be speaking on reparations is descendants of fucking slaves. Not people, in my opinion, who are brown. Sorry, my Latino brothers and sisters, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, and all that. Okay, I know you got black in you and all this, but these are descendants of slaves. We talking about people who actually built the country. You don't get a chance to speak on reparations because you have no idea what we went through. You are benefiting off our labor, and y'all get around Caucasians and shit on us as well, and get around y'all own people and laugh and make fun of us. Y'all listen to our music and then get around y'all people and talk shit about black people. That's a fact. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all can act like y'all don't, but y'all don't. And then y'all assimilate with white people because I see it at the job all the fucking time. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's a motherfucking fact. I don't care. You can act like it ain't, but it's a fact. Hey, man, we got to wake up. We got to know what it is, man. Hey, what do you know? Because what you don't know is all these black politicians that they place in front of you, they are all agents of the system. They are the gatekeepers and the naysayers of who can get in and who can't. Like the clown ass Bacardi sellers and all that. Oh my God. And all these people that are running for office and they fighting for our justice. Even like it's a nigga that is in Vegas. He a senator. Stephen Hosford. That motherfucker don't give a fuck about no niggas. You can pretend like you care and all this. I'm not saying you gotta be like, hey, my nigga. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why don't nobody, when they get in a position of power, be like, hey, man, racism and the system of white supremacy is real. It's not fake. It is real. Why don't they talk about that? And it does affect black people on a daily. And that's why black people are very... Oh, now I know now, Will. You know what? You can't chat it. It won't come up? Okay, never mind. It's back. Exactly. I'm talking to the chat room right now. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think something happened with the internet because it was tripping. Like the sound and everything went out. I don't know what the fuck happened. This shit be bullshit. So it's probably the internet, period. Because if you should still be able to chat for all that's in the chat room. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. But anyway, I just think these people are agents of the system. You better watch The Matrix. That was written by a black person, Sophia Stewart. She's a genius, and she's responsible for the Terminator that they don't give her no props for. They'll never let you know that it was a black person in charge. That's a fact. Or that a black person came up with that idea. Because when you do come up with an idea, they'll just steal it and go to the patent office and be like, ooh, I created this shit. Just like they did math. Pythagoras with his lying ass, acting like he was responsible for geometry. Man, get the fuck out of here. Anybody that's read anything on Pythagoras, it clearly tells you that he was sneaking to Egypt, what is in Africa, because they act like Egypt is separate from Africa. They act like it's not even from Africa, like it's just some different country, or not country, but some different continent, like it's not even from Africa or some shit like that. Fuck out of here. That's where he got it from, learning from the enlightened ones. You can call them Moors, you can call them Cushites, you can call them whatever you want. But they were Africans, melanated, and they had all the liberal arts. And that's where he got it from. And he stole that. And then they teach it in our school and call it the Pythagorean theorem. Bunch of bullshit, man. Fuck out of here. Look, man, y'all gotta understand, you are, hey, wow, magicians. Yes, they are. That's a fact. Look, man, let me tell you this. Stop praising every nigga and every Latino that they put in a position of power like they gonna be for you. They use talking points. They have cue cards and motherfuckers writing certain things and giving them talking points that they gonna talk on. But when you ask them, what about reparations for native black people, indigenous people to this landmass? We're not talking about Indians. We talking about native black people. And why are y'all not going according to the Indian treaties from 1866 and the shit that Andrew Jackson and them fucked up? They'll never want to talk about that shit. That's because the average nigga don't even know what the fuck Andrew Jackson was doing. You better go read Dr. Claude Anderson's book, The Black History Reader, on 101 questions you never thought to ask. That's a fact. You better read The Secret Relationship Between Jews and Blacks. You better read They Came Before Columbus. Matter of fact, I always talk about They Came Before Columbus, right? I always talk about that book. Always, right? Boom. That's it. They Came Before Columbus by Ivan Van Sertima. Great book, ladies and gentlemen. Great book. Y'all better go check it out. That's a fact. That lets you know that Columbus is a fucking clown and he's a lying motherfucker like the rest of them who go along with that bullshit and act like they discover. How you gonna discover some shit that's already there? That's like me talking about, hey, y'all, I discovered a new type of peanut butter. Fuck out of here. Y'all gonna be like, clown. It's a million fucking peanut butters out there. But we run with it. But if you read a little bit more and dig a little bit deeper into Christopher Columbus, which, first of all, his name is not Christopher Columbus, it's Cristobal Colon. It's not Christopher Columbus, some shit that they changed. Like always. Facts. I'm reading from the chat room right now. Distractions look left so we can rob you from the right side. That's a fact. Shout out to the chat room again, man. That's a fact. Hey, man, we got to wake up and know what it is and stick together. That's a fact. That's why every time I see my people, I always be like, man, what's happening? And then it's so funny. Other races that's for our movement, they just fit right on in. That's a fact. There's no coon shit. They know. Because other races that know we get treated all fucked up, they don't do a lot of, like, emotional bullshit. That's one. Two, they don't be with the yo, 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 and all this other bullshit. They not with all that shit because they know that's clown shit. You know what? They're very confident and they very much gonna be like, that's some racist shit. And they don't give a fuck what white friend they offend or what Mexican friend they offend. See, Mexicans and other brown people, they want to liken this immigration shit to slavery, but clown. Y'all didn't build this country. And y'all not responsible for civilization in the United States of America. First of all, you're not responsible for civilization in the goddamn world. We're responsible for education. You better, when you read They Came Before Columbus by Ivan Van Sertima, it'll clearly tell you that the Aztec calendar and all that was replicated from Africa. The 365 days in a year, the 360, they got that from Africa as well. Facts. You better read They Came Before Columbus. But motherfuckers don't want to read shit. And I'm talking about to other races. That's why you can't tell me shit. We created math, science, astrology, astronomy, all that shit. Go watch documentaries on the pyramids. They built the pyramids according to the astrological fucking shit in the fucking sky. I was like, God damn, that's some crazy shit. It was like, it lines up, the pyramids line up with Osiris and all this other crazy shit. And that shit is actually kind of scary. Matter of fact, the Egyptian pyramids were so fucking dope that when you wanted to be healed, they knew that sound. Listen to me real good, y'all. They knew that sound. Some of my chats won't show up. I think it's censorship. Nah, you ain't censored on here. They just tripping. That's a fact. You're not censored on here at all. Because I can go in here right now. Nah, there ain't no censorship. That's a fact. Nah, you're not censored because I'm looking right now. It's just tripping. I think it's probably, it's not the internet. It's probably YouTube. But anyway, just keep typing. Just keep, hopefully they show up, man. I don't know why the fuck this shit is tripping. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The pyramids were so dope that when they were trying to heal you, they knew that sound could heal people. So with that being said, the sound, when, you know, people go, oh, and do all that shit, they had like an echo chamber within the pyramids and people would lay there and the sound would naturally heal people. Man, we were geniuses. Matter of fact, building the pyramid, you had to be a genius, period. That's a fact. Look, man, we gotta quit going for the okie doke and go for the real shit. It's a fact. Know what it is, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody showing up. Sorry that it was technical difficulties with the shit. The shit was my shit and it was the goddamn YouTube shit too, because the YouTube is slow, because I'm looking at it right now. Hey, man, this is a knowledge-free podcast. I appreciate everybody subscribing. Hit the bell, subscribe button. Sorry for the fucking clown-ass blackout with the camera and shit. Hey, this hood shit. I don't give a fuck. It's the internet. Y'all know how this shit be acting. But anyway, hey, I warned you in a place to be. Hey, if you've been using your baby mama's car to go get milk and go see a bitch on the side and she catch you, Guilty, nigga. You already know. Hey, man, peace out to the chat room. Hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow, 6:30 sharp. Hopefully the internet is working. I'm out. Peace.